Hi everybody, my name is Andrew Fantasia. I teach stage acting, screen acting, and comedy at the Ambition Performing Arts Center. But today I just want to focus on one of those things. Stage acting. There we go. Acting tends to get sort of lumped together into one big amorphous blob of a thing. It's like, oh, I'm an actor, and then people just kind of leave it at that. But stage acting, screen acting, voice acting, there's so many different pockets of this beast. And today, talking about stage acting is the pocket that I want to explore because it is a really different sort of method from all the other methods. A lot of actors might tell you that they think stage acting is more difficult and a bit more nerve-wracking because guess what? With a stage, there inevitably comes an audience. That's right, unless the stage you're acting upon exists in some kind of weird outer space singularity, chances are you're going to have an audience sitting in chairs watching your performance. That can make people a little nervous, and that's okay. Stage fright is a very real, very common thing, and it's sort of a hurdle that every actor has to jump over at one point or another in their career. Finding ways to combat stage fright is actually a small piece of the curriculum I like to implement in stage acting classes. For me, one of the biggest differences between acting on stage and, say, acting on film is how much of your body you will be using to portray your role. On film, the chances are very good you're going to be seeing pretty much what you see here. Just a weird guy with weird hair talking, maybe a little bit of his shoulders, and that's it. All my acting takes place right here. But when you watch actors in theater on stage, guess what? You're seeing all of those actors from head to toe. So I'm not just acting with this. I'm acting with my arms, my hands, my legs, my feet. Everything about me is acting. If my character is impatient, I should be tapping my foot. You can't see my foot, it's tapping right now, but if I was on stage, you'd see some feet tapping. As a stage actor, it's also my job to make sure that whether you're sitting front row center, hey, how you doing? Or you're sitting all the way back in the really, really bad seats because they were the only seats available because it's a sold out show and everybody wants to come see me dressed up as, I don't know, Cinderella's evil twin sister or something. You need to see what I'm doing too. Because even though those tickets are very cheap, you still paid for them. I owe you a good performance. So no matter where in the theater you happen to be sitting, I need to make sure you can tell exactly what my character is feeling based off of the acting that I do, not just with my face, but with my hands and my feet. Every square inch of me is inhabiting this character. If you want to act on stage, it would also help if you have a really good grasp on the concept of improvisation. Because guess what? It happens every now and then. Every single actor who goes on stage will forget one of their lines. It happens. It happens to all of us, whether you got a memory like a steel trap or a memory like a wet noodle full of holes. It's going to happen. You're going to forget a line, and that's okay. As long as you are aware that there are ways to work around it on stage in front of a live audience where the audience has no idea that a mistake was ever made. Here's a quick example. Let's say I'm supposed to come on stage and bring a prop. Let's say I'm supposed to give another character a pineapple. Now that other character will turn around and see that I've walked on stage, and guess what? I am holding exactly 0 pineapples. That actor knows, ooh, Andrew forgot to bring a prop on stage. What do? Do we stop the show? Do we tell the audience, sorry, time out, I gotta go get this pineapple. Just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Nah, the show must go on. So how do we handle a problem like this? With some quick improvisation. The other actor turns around, sees that I have forgotten my prop. They might say something along the lines of this. Hey, where's my pineapple? Understanding that this actor is trying to work around the mistake that I've made, I would have to improvise alongside them and maybe say something like, I couldn't find it. And my scene partner might reply with, you'd forget your head if it wasn't attached to your shoulders. Anyway, never mind. Come here. I want to talk to you about something. And the scene would carry on just like that. Now, maybe that pineapple was super important to the script, but chances are if it was that important, there'd be somebody backstage making sure that actor does not forget that pineapple. But there are a million ways to improvise around little mistakes like that, and that's another thing that the stage acting class will definitely cover. So if you think the idea of acting on a stage in front of a whole gaggle of people, using every part of you from head to toe to get your point across, to make your character as fleshed out and as realistic as they possibly can be, stage acting class might be for you. You can find tips like these and more in my classes at the Ambition Performing Arts Center. Thanks for watching.